On the show, and we've seen celebrities do this so many times. Well, Barack Obama's turn to read mean tweets about him. Really funny. Have a look.
Is there any way we could fly Obama to some golf course halfway around the world and just leave him there? Well, RW is surfer girl. I think that's a great idea. A 30 rack of Coors Light is $23 now at Sunstop. Thanks, Obama. How do you make Obama's eyes light up? Shine a flashlight in his ears. That's pretty good. Somebody send Obama some life hacks on how to be a good president. Ha ha. Like I bet that would help. LOL. The LOL's redundant when you have the ha ha.
That was the best part. The best part was Obama's snark towards the mean tweeters.
Good for him.
He's got a good sense of humor. You've seen that. He also made jokes about him learning to drive in Kenya last night as well. So he's someone who's always on top of things.
Well, if you're going to be the president of the United States, the leader of the free world, you got to have thick skin,
You got to go with the flow. Also going with the flow and not giving up their battle is Uber in this city. We know that the Ministère des Transports, the city of Montreal, have been fighting against Uber. They've seized cars. They've put fines on drivers of Uber. Well, Uber not really giving up. They're just going full steam ahead. We know about the petition they've launched, and now yesterday they've launched Uber Select, which is basically Uber but fancy cars, Mercedes, Audis, BMW, with a much more expensive price. You can see that the base fare is $5.40 a minute, $2.40 a kilometer. That in comparison to their Uber X, which is just a base fare of $2.75 or 25 cents a minute and 90 cents a kilometer. So it is quite a lot more. It's a lot more expensive, but high-end vehicles. So they're not stopping. It's going to be very interesting to see what the next step in this, what will be the response. Will we see further seizing of vehicles by the city? If the province will just say, hey, these are illegal, it's got to stop.
Wow, this is very interesting.
To be continued.
To be continued. And one other story that's just going a little viral this morning is about the Apple Watch, because it turns out a little feature of the Apple Watch, its home screen with its apps, may be scaring off potential buyers. It turns out there's something called trypophobia. And trypophobia is the fear of holes. And because the Apple Watch has all these circles, some people are saying it freaks them out. In fact, scientists say that around 16% of the population has this fear, and it may be evolutionary because a lot of poisonous animals, poisonous plants
what is
have
that on the
circles on it. That's like a frog. Or,
yeah, some kind of reptile.
So a lot of poisonous things have these circles, so people tend to be afraid of them. Let me know on Twitter if you are afraid of the Apple Watch because of its circle apps.
Oh, boy.